Hello and welcome to the eFresh.com Fish and Seafood News. My name is Kim and these are this week's headlines. Fishermen' Rights Bill introduced. Louisiana probe foreign shrimp. France to claim exclusive rights. Fish stock not at risk from spill. Hatchery sells first set of abalone. A draft Fishermen' Rights Bill will be introduced in the Indian Parliament in December to protect the traditional rights of fishermen. The Union Minister for Environment and Forests said this is at a public consultation with fishermen federations and other stakeholders regarding the Review Committee report on the Coastal Management Zone Notification 2008. Suggestions to amend the Coastal Regulation Zone Notification of 1991 were invited. He said that when it came to managing coastal areas, the welfare of fishermen and their families would be given priority over the construction of luxury hotels and other commercial development activity along beach areas. Commercial structures that are detrimental to the coastal environment would be demolished and the livelihood and security of fishermen protected. Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal asked the federal government to investigate whether foreign countries are unfairly manipulating the shrimp industry's marketplace. In a letter to the U.S. Commerce Secretary and the head of the U.S. International Trade Commission, Jindal said he wants to make certain that foreign countries aren't harming his state's shrimp industry. Jindal's request came a day after hundreds of shrimpers protested at the state capitol, threatening to go on strike because of low prices they say will make it impossible to make a profit. Shrimpers complained that their product can sell up to $4 per pound at market, but they only get paid up to 75 cents. Jindal wrote that the effects of cheap foreign shrimp imports, together with drastic reductions in dockside shrimp prices, threaten the economic sustainability of the domestic shrimp fishery in Louisiana, as well as in neighboring states. France intends to assert sovereign rights over marine resources off its Mediterranean coast, declaring a 70-mile exclusive economic zone, or EEZ, in a bid to protect dwindling fish stocks. The French Environment Minister made the announcement during a trip to southern France. Under the 1982 United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, an EEZ gives states sovereign rights over fishing and marine resources, outside its 12-mile territorial waters and up to 200 miles from its shores. France hopes to see more countries decree EEZs within the framework of the Union for the Mediterranean. Launched in Paris a year ago, the 43-member grouping aims to foster cooperation in one of the world's most volatile regions, with protecting marine resources one of its main stated goals. An expert says fish stocks off the West Australian coast where oil and gas is leaking will be largely unaffected by the spill. A mixture of oil and gas has been seeping into the Timor Sea from the West Atlas drilling rig since last Friday. A cleanup has begun at the site about 250 kilometers off the Kimberley coast and 150 kilometers southeast of Ashmore Reef. Curtin University Associate Professor of Aquatoxicology, Monique Gagnon, says fish have evolved to metabolize oil efficiently. Ms. Gagnon says there's a very limited short-term impact on the health of the fish because oil compounds have been there throughout evolution and animals have learned to deal with it. Philippine sardines maker Mega Fishing Corp successfully sold its first batch of abalone juveniles to fisherfolk in the province early last week, jump-starting its high-value commercial fishing business. Mega Fishing sold an initial 18,000 pieces of abalone spats to the Balatan Halo Association. The manager of the Mega Fishing's Land and Sea Hatchery said abalone is just one of the many high-value species that the hatchery is breeding. The hatchery, which was set up last year, was designed to provide fisherfolk with high-value commercial fish species. Thank you for watching the eFresh.com Fish and Seafood News. See you next time.